Now let's do with something proper. We are going to enter current, and from the current account we want to withdraw 3000. So then let's start again. You have the screen and the variables. You start, you go to this. This will assign the value to 25,000 into current account, CUR account amount. Then it will go to the next line and assign the 500,000 into savings account. It's there. Then you come to the next line which says enter account type. So it will show that on the screen. Then the user will see this and the user is going to type the account type. Okay. So then you're waiting for the account type variable. So the user, let's assume, types the entire thing in capitals. So current. And then press enter. Then that will be accepted by the account type variable, which is this. Okay. So this will become current. Now after that we are going into the next line, which happens to be the decision box. So we come here and we check, is account type equals current? Yes, true. See, all in capitals, the contents also in capitals. So this one, when we talk about this one, we are talking about the contents of the variable account type. So what is the contents of the variable account? Current in capitals. Is it equal to the word current in capitals? Yes. This and this are now same, unlike in the previous instance. Or then you are checking this, account type equals current with capital C. Is it capital C true? False. So this condition becomes false because it's not. Because anyway, at the same time, both of these can never be true. Because you are checking for capitals and here you are checking for first letter capital and the rest simple. So it can be only one of these. So at the moment it is this. This is true, but this is, because of this, is false. So we have true or false situation in the logical operator, and then what happens is, remember, true or false, I have given already the truth table for or. When you have a true or false, the outcome of this is true, because for or, only time the both condition will become false is if this is false and this is false. If one of this is true or both are true, the entire thing is considered true in the or truth table. That's why I have put or here. So this is true, this is false. So true or false is true. So because it is true, this is true. This is true from this condition, okay, not from this condition. This is false, but outcome of the two is also true. So we come to the true side. And then you go to the next line and say show enter amount to withdraw. So since the account type is from OK, we are come to the show enter amount. So it will display that. Show enter amount to withdraw. Then after going there, it will go to the next line to wait for the amount. So this time we are going to type 3000. Okay. So we will put 3000 and press enter. That will be accepted by the variable amount. So the amount variable will become 3000. Then you go to the next line and check whether amount is more than what is available in the current amount, because you can only withdraw for this situation, you can only withdraw up to 25,000, not more than that. So that is why we are checking to see whether the amount requested to withdraw, which is in the amount variable, is greater than what is in the current account amount. Current account amount contains 25,000. So this contains 3000. So is 3000 greater than 25,000? False. Right? That's not true. No? So that means if it is true, then you can't withdraw. If somebody has asked for 26,000, not possible. Anything more than what is available here, it's not possible. So because this is false, and also note, if the amount requested is more than what is available, we are going into it will become true, and it will go to this and it will say amount not available. But since this condition is false, it's going to come out to the false side. So we know the way we have checked the condition, if this becomes false, that means it's available, right? Because if the amount is greater than what is in the current account amount, no, amount is 3000, this is 25,000. So this is definitely not more. Therefore, it will come to the false side, and so we can safely say transaction successful, because 3000 you can get out of 25,000, right? And there will be balance 22,000. So that is why we are going in the false side. We are saying show transaction successful. So this message appears here. And then you go to the next line, and in the next line, what are we doing? We are taking current account amount and subtracting the amount. Current account amount is 25,000. If you subtract 3,000, it becomes 22,000. So this result is 22,000, this calculation, and that we are writing back on to the current account amount. So the current account amount, which is currently 25,000, will go off, and it will now become 22,000 from this statement. Okay, and remember, a variable can contain only one value at any given time. So at this point in time, after this line executes, we have current account amount as 22,000, not 25,000. 25,000 is lost, it's gone. I have just put it here and put a cut just to show you. Okay, this is not available here. What is available is now at this point in time 22,000. But before this statement, 25,000 was available. The moment this statement executes, this subtracts this and the value will be written back, which means it has now become 22,000. So now you go to the next line and you say show balance amount. So it will display balance amount, and then we go to the next line and say show current account amount. Current account amount, it contains 22,000. So it will show 22,000. And then you go to the next line and terminate. So as you can see, if you say current account and you want to withdraw 3,000, it will say, okay, you can withdraw 3,000 from 25,000. So transaction successful, balance amount is 22,000, and then you terminate. This won't ask for another transaction. Okay, only one transaction only we are trying to do and see in this case. Okay, so this one is now done. So let's do another value. This time we will ask for a bigger value from the current account. The current account we know has 25,000, but we are going to request for 26,000 and see what happens. Okay, so let's start again with the screen and the variables. You start same in NSChart. Okay, in NSChart we are not changing anything. It's exactly the same for all these dry runs. Okay, with different values, and we are saying right. So you start, you come here, put 25,000 in the current account. So this will become that. Put 500,000 in the current account. So, sorry, save account. So save account amount will become this one will become 500,000. Then you go to the next line and say show enter account type. So the say enter account type, and you go to the next line and wait for the account type to accept into the variable ACC type. Okay, so the user is, let's assume, types properly the word current in capitals. Then that is enter is accepted into this. Okay, so after this line, now we go to this one and check, is this true? Yes, this condition is true. Account type is currently current in capitals, so that is true. But this is false, doesn't matter. True or false is true, right? If the in the or truth table, if one of this is or both are true, the entire thing is true. Only time this will become false is if this is false and this is also false. But in this case, this is true, this is false, so the entire thing is true. So we go to the true side, and then you go to the next line. See, the account type is okay now, so that's why this is now true. We are here, we are waiting and asking the user, okay, how much you want to withdraw. That message is going to come up now. Should enter amount to withdraw, and then you wait and go it in the next line, which is to accept the value into the amount variable. Now we are going to type 26,000. So user types 26,000, press enter. That will be accepted by the variable amount. So the amount will become 26,000. And then you go to the next line, which after getting the amount, the next line happens to be a decision box. Here we are seeing, is the amount more than what is available in the current account amount? Yes. The amount contains 26,000, current account amount is 25,000. So amount is greater than current account amount because of that. So this one becomes true. So true means we can't allow the user to withdraw. You can't allow the user to withdraw 26,000 from a bank account which has only 25,000. So we are going into the true side where we are trapping and saying you can't do it. No, not amount not available, and money will not be dispatched, and you terminate the program. So you can see, if you put the correct account type and ask for an amount more than what is available in the account, it's going to say amount not available and terminate. The transaction will not be processed properly. The processing part will be done from this side. So in this case, since this is true, it has gone to this side and is handled by these statements. Okay, right. So now let's do another one. This time we are going to go through the savings account and withdraw 50,000. And we know savings account contains 500,000, so this should be okay. So let's see. And here we have put, let's assume capital S, and the rest of the letters are simple. Okay, this is capital S. Okay, just remember that. Right. So we need the screen and the variables. You start. Assign 25,000 to current account amount. It will become that. Then go to the next line. Assign 500,000 to the next account, savings account amount. And then you go to the next line and say, show enter account type. So the message comes up and you go to the next line and wait for the account type. And user is going to type saving, capital S, and the rest are in simples. And press enter, it will be accepted by account type variable. So that is this variable, okay? So this variable will become saving. Then after accepting that, we go to the next line. Is the account type equals to current? No, it is saving. This is false. Is the account type equal to current with capital C, the rest in simple? No, it is totally something else. So this is false, this is false. So in a truth table, if this is false and this is false, the entire thing is considered false. Okay, right? So because it is false, you will come on to this side. And then you go to the next line, and here we are going to check whether the account type is saving in capitals. Is it account type variable saving in capital? No. So this condition is false. Or then now we are going to check account type equals saving with S capital. True. Right? This is true. So this is false, this is true. So false or true is true, right? Remember, one is true means or both. The entire thing is considered true. So this condition, because we have saving with S capital, and from this that will become true, even though this is false, this entire thing is considered true, and you go to the true side. And in the true side, you come to the next line and ask for enter amount to withdraw. So that will be displayed. Then go to the next line and wait for get amount. AMT, so waiting for the amount. So now the user is going to type 50,000, right? So we are assuming. So you type 50,000 and press enter, that will be accepted by the variable amount. So amount will become 50,000. Then, so we have done that. Now we go to the next line. So in the next line, if the amount is more than what is available in the savings account amount, so amount is 50,000, savings account amount is 500,000. So is this more than this? No. That's what we are checking here. Amount more than savings account amount. This is 50,000, this is 500,000. So 50,000 greater than 500,000, false. So because this is false, you come to this side. If it is true, it would have gone to this side and told amount not available. But since this is false, it's coming to this side. So in this side, we are saying transaction successful. So display that. Then go to the next line and account savings account amount minus amount. So that is 500,000 minus 50,000, that is 450,000, right? So this results in 450,000, that gets written back to savings account amount. So this will go off and this will become 450,000 from this statement, okay? Then you go to the next line and say show balance amount. So it will display that, and then go to the next line and show savings account amount. So savings account amount contains 450,000. Okay, this is no more. Only one value can be there in a variable. I'm reminding you again. So it contains currently 450,000. So when you say show save account amount, it's going to display the 450,000 as the balance amount. And then after that line, come out to the next line, which happens to be the end. So you see, when you put savings also and go through, that is handled by this side. If you put current and go through, it will be handled by this side of the NS chart. Okay, right. So let's now